Greetings guys, Cowman here, and welcome to episode number 45 of Minecraft Alpha to 1.17. So, in this video, we've got a new project to start today again. So, the project is going to be a bridge. So, yay! Yeah, I know not many of you probably reacted saying, oh yeah, bridge, amazing. Another idea thing you don't need here. Yes, well, by the way, actually, I've got a few things to do first. But basically, my idea is we're going to be basically on a bridge from the mainland here over onto the island with the Nether portal or temple. First, let's quickly deal with this guy, just because I really don't want him to blow up my shout-out gun. Because as usual in these videos, we've got a shout-out to give. So today's shout-out goes to need to make sure I haven't had them before. Tata, actually it's all lowercase actually. Riberio. Hang on 1 second. Well, I think that's how you spell it at least. Yeah, if they do see this video, let me know if you have. Let me know actually if I have spelled it slightly wrong, because I know I did with Ultra Galactic Gamer, and I have actually now corrected it though. So yes, they left a nice comment on episode 40 saying top, and I assume that means top videos. So thank you very much for saying that to me. I'm glad that you think my videos are top, and here is your shout out. So one thing we also do need to do before we get on with what we are going to do is I've realised is that there's a block missing here. So although we can only access snow right now, it actually had existed in early alpha phases. And so basically originally you can only access it in Winter World, in Winter Worlds, which we did not get. In fact, I can't remember actually exactly, but I think I might have done another take where I did try and make sure I didn't get a Winter World actually. Basically, you could access them in Winter Worlds. Basically, there was a 25% chance of getting one in early alpha. Basically, when biomes were added in Alpha 1.2, which we've been on since episode 31, well, from episode 31 to 40, that is basically you could now get them in other worlds. So yeah, we've only just been able to get it, but you could actually get it in much earlier versions. So it still needs to be added in here regardless. So let's go with this thing first. So first of all, we're going to need to finish building the pathway down to where the bridge is just going to be, which I'm not sure we will be able to do entirely, but you know, at least we'll be able to probably mark it out a little bit. So all I think I'll try and do here is we'll just try and place like one line of gravel down. And luckily I do have a little bit of dirt, just because I don't really want to use sand all the way for this, just because it does drain my sand supply. So anyway, here, around this is all going to need to quickly be filled in. Eventually, I kind of do want this, not all of this bit, however, is going to be filled in. I kind of want to have this as like a bit of a beach area eventually, possibly. Yeah, like when they eventually add coloured water game, which I think was in beta 1.2, which will probably be on in episode 51 actually. Basically, my idea is because usually the tradition actually in here is that I move forward versions every 10 videos. However, because of the fact beta 1.0 and beta 1.1 are almost identical, or I'm going to be going to beta 1.1 actually in the next video. So yeah, this is going to be the last video on beta 1.0 actually. So yeah. Okay, so let's make sure we need to line this up with that bit on the island there. So is this lined up perfectly? We're going to check. I think so. In fact, even I'm pretty sure that is. I'm going to quickly check. So by the way, if you hold down F3, then that's where you get the coordinates. So it is Z minus 443 and Z minus 442. So I need to make sure that's perfectly aligned. And by the way, eventually I think I will need to alter this a bit. I don't think I'm going to get the entire bridge done in this video, but basically I'm going to need to alter some of this actually. And so basically there's going to be like some steps down here that will take you along these paths down into the nether storage room. And then like the main path though will continue up here. So yeah, some of these stairs actually are going to go. So let's quickly mark out where this bridge is going to be right here then. So I think the bridge is going to be around here. It's probably going to be about 3 blocks high actually. And it's going to probably need to run into here. And don't worry, it's not going to just be like a very simple cobblestone bridge, because I think that would be a bit disgusting. And I do have a kind of interesting design, but yeah, we'll try and build it quite simple in this video. Maybe in one of the next videos, so then we'll try and make it look a bit more interesting. Right, so... Oops, didn't mean to do that. So, let's just link this bit up here. And there we go. So, obviously, I think along all of this bridge, it's going to mainly be gravel, actually. Just to keep up with the pathway designs. And I think the bit where it's going to lower, actually, is going to be around here, I think. So let's just quickly mark this bit out here. There we go. And then obviously it's going to run all the way across here. So yeah, let's quickly mark this bit out then. I don't worry, it won't be one block high, because obviously, because gravel is affected by gravity, we will need to have a block underneath here. And also we will be building some support, so don't think this is just going to be a completely disgusting bridge that doesn't even have supports. Okay, so there we go. So that's going to be one side done. And anyway, I've got a bit right there. So actually, let's first thing do a bit more of this pathway, and then we'll do a bit. We'll go back and do that a bit actually. So I think here we're not actually going to just use. Let's completely fill it in here with sand actually, just because that would drain the sand supply. Yeah, I never said that earlier though. So let's just use dirt around here then, just because it isn't gravity affected. So there we go. And quickly place all across here. There we go, so basically now you can kind of see where the path will be extended. Okay, so let's quickly just place a little bit of dirt around here. Luckily though, I've got more than a full stack of dirt, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. And by a full stack of dirt, I actually mean a full chest of dirt. Sorry about me saying my words there. Right, so there we go. So what we need to do now, actually, is just build all across here then. So eventually I will get rid of lots of this pile of sand, but I'm not going to bother this second. So what we need to just do here now is extend this pathway, so it's basically extending and just ending across it. That's where the bridge is going to be. Oh yeah, a little bit of iron there. Don't mind if I do. I'm not the first iron person to turn down some free iron. There we go. 4 pieces, not bad. Yeah, it does seem like you do get quite a decent bit of iron on the surface. I think now, there's a certain height that it can't transport on below, on above that actually now. I don't know exactly what it is there. Do let me know in the comments if you know what it is. So let's quickly make another shovel, just because I'm not mining with my hand, because that's slow and awkward and everything like that. Anyway, so boom. So there we go. Now let's just quickly build a plot and dig a bit more here. Right, and then basically it's going to be built up around here. So I think actually I might just use cobblestone on this bridge actually. Just because I think gravel might look a little bit weird and a little bit out of place as well, just because you can't have gravel stairs. So anyway, let's quickly just build another bit across here then. Oh, didn't mean to do that though. Right, and going to use a bit more cobblestone here, and let's build this bit across then. So, nearly about halfway there so far. There we go, perfect. I think what we're going to do now, actually, is I think we'll start building the bits that go down here, actually. We'll do the main surface, I think, in the next video. So anyway, so first of all, I think we can get rid of lots of this bit of pathway around here. So that should free up a teeny bit of gravel. And by the way, we're not going to mine all these stairs just because you know what happens when you break stairs in these versions. If you've seen any of my previous videos. Anyway, so let's quickly build this bit down here. There we go. Perfect. And just need to do it here as well. So there we go. There we go, perfect. So I think what we're going to do now, actually, is we will actually slightly alter this pyramid a teeny bit. Just make it look a teeny bit, just make it look a bit nicer, actually. And yeah, I'm out of cobblestone, actually. Luckily, I do have quite a lot more cobblestone, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. On the way home, on the way back to my house, actually, we will actually place a bit of gravel, though. So yeah, let's just quickly get this gravel up. Oh, that we don't need any more up. Okay, so actually I think that bit will need to be gravel though. There we go, perfect. Right, then let's place some of this pathway then, shall we? If I don't fall into the water on that bridge that was. Right, so okay, and let's just quickly go back here as well. Yeah, I will probably finish the pathway out of the video there. Basically, just for the video, actually, he went back to that gravel source actually, where there was quite a lot of gravel and actually got a bit more. And there we go. So we're out of gravel now. So yeah, you kind of see what you can kind of get like a decent idea of what this is going to look like. Like imagine a bridge there, but a lot nicer, and then basically a lot more pathway going up here. And eventually I kind of want more like a bit of a gym here actually. Yeah, kind of make this like a bit of a coastal area. Which hopefully should look very nice, because obviously I used to live by the sea. In real life that is. Anyway, so let's see if we do have any more gravel in here. Otherwise we will just get cobblestone. None in there, I don't think there's any in here either, just a few rails in there. Okay, so and no gravel around here, but luckily got quite a lot more cobblestone. Mostly from on mine at that farm actually, which while we're here actually, let's quickly go and see how that thing is going actually, and see if anything is grown there. Also, have I placed a door on there yet? I've just realised. Few I have actually. Oh, I haven't placed a door there actually for a second. Yeah, I think I did that before the video actually. So yeah, let's quickly see if anything's grown then, shall we? Probably not, because it wasn't working properly in the last video. Probably due to some glitches, but oh well. Luckily I do still have a decent amount of wheat. And yes, some has grown, but for some reason though, if you didn't see the last video, I will actually show you this very quickly. Basically, for some reason, and the seeds don't seem to place exactly how they should do, like next to each other, that is. And in all honesty, I don't know why that is. So let's try and be very careful, just because I think if you actually stand on crops at all, well then basically that's trampling, and you've trampled your farmland. Okay, so let's just do it on this side. Let's see if it actually works, if we can place them next to each other on this side actually quickly. Actually, for some reason it works here, but I think on that side, I don't know why, but in the last video they just refused to place next to each other. And it was just really odd, and I don't know why that is, and you know, as I'm recording this, I've only just uploaded that video to YouTube, so I don't know what the comments are going to be yet, if there are any comments. So yeah, like, if any of you are watching, even if you're from the future, let me know how I could improve this. Anyway, so let's really harvest a few more of these, just so I've got a bit more wheat to make it ready. Anyway, so there we go, let's just plant a bit more of this stuff, there we go. Yeah, so for some reason it works perfectly on this side. I think that's just, it might be something to do with the lighting actually in here. I don't know. Either way, like, it shouldn't just, like, automatically just pull itself out of the ground, though. So anyway, so let's do a bit more of this bridge then before we end this video. After we dealt with this guy, that is. So no thank you, zombie. You're fired. From the world, that is. That's my phone, by the way, if you heard that. Ignore that. So let's place the main surface right now then. So that way at least, like, you know, it'll be crossable. No thank you, zombie. Right, so it's going to be here where the stairs are going to go down, actually. So yeah, let's do that now, actually. So I think we're going to need a total of, I think it's going to need to be 18 stairs we're going to need altogether. So it's going to be only 5 in each of these slots, actually. There we go. Yeah, also some of these are still called stone stairs, which, yeah, like, I'm not joking, it took Mojang like 4 years to actually fix that when they finally were renamed cobblestone stairs. So anyway, so let's quickly place these bits down here then. Yeah, by the way, it doesn't really matter what we're going to need and build these bits out of, because I think I'm going to cover this bit up right now, actually. There we go. Perfect. Also, I think there were a couple of fences over under here, so yeah, let's actually get those just so we can use these. Okay, so, and here. A few more. Just because, you know, save me a bit of time having to make more fences. There we go. Perfect. So yeah, let's quickly start placing some of these then, shall we? And luckily, they seem to actually place properly how they're supposed to now, so yay! Well done on 2010 Notch, you fixed the problem. Yeah, for some reason, like, on some of the early videos in this series, like, they didn't actually always place properly, which is actually why I didn't really use too many stairs in my house, actually, other than for staircases. And let's make sure that creeper doesn't come after me, actually. There we go. So yeah, this is what the bridge looks like so far. But I know it looks ugly, but I'm going to be working on this in the next video. So, if you want to see me working on the bridge in the next video, definitely like this video, subscribe to my channel, and smack that notification bell. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in episode number 46. Bye guys.